Part 1, the Omniverse and its Inhabitants. Chapter 1, the Omniverse. The total number of universes besides our own estimated to exist in the multiverse is staggering. The multiverse is defined as the total of all universes, including our own, and is thought to encompass, quote, all space, time, matter, and energy. Cosmologists Richard L. Amoroso and Elizabeth A. Rauscher write, generally multiverse, sometimes called meta-universe or megaverse, is the hypothetical set of multiple possible universes, including our Einstein-Hubble universe, that together comprise all of reality, and the structure of the multiverse, the nature of each constituent universe, and the connection between them depends on the particular multiverse hypothesis being considered by the theory. But the term universe is supposed to represent the entirety of all existence. However, with usages like Mr. Tompkins' universe, end of quote, or the universe of the ant, one has become accustomed to the idea of many universes, at least in the common vernacular. Interestingly, American psychologist William James first coined the term multiverse in 1895. In scientific terms, many disparate definitions of the multiverse exist, such as parallel universes, bubble universes, alternative realities, as in Everett's many worlds interpretation of quantum theory containing every possibility, or the extension of string theory known as M theory, where our universe and others are purported to be created by collisions between membranes in an 11-dimensional space. Number of universes in the multiverse. Physicists Andrei Linde and Vitaly Vachurin of Stanford University recently calculated, quote, that the number of such universes in the simplest inflationary models may exceed, end of quote, a number one can write as 10 raised to the 10 raised to the 7 to the 7th raised to the 10 to the 7th power. This is a deceptively compact notation. First, 10 to the 7th is a 1 with 7 zeros after it, that is 10 million. Next, 10 raised to the 10 millionth power, that is 10 to the 10 millionth power, is a 1 with 10 million zeros written after it. Written out with 6 zeros to the inch, it would stretch for about 6 million miles, for about 26 miles. But the next step, raising 10 to the power of that 26-mile number, generates a number so large we cannot name it, let alone write it out. It would stretch for at least 260 million miles, the number of universes in the multiverse. Linde and Vachurin also said, quote, this humongous number is strongly model dependent and may change when one uses different definitions of what is the boundary of eternal inflation, end of quote. One German supercomputer simulation estimates that there are, quote, 500 billion galaxies in our universe. Astronomers now estimate that there are 100 billion inhabited Earth-like planets in our Milky Way galaxy and 50 sextillion habitable Earth-like planets in our particular universe. Is our universe finite or infinite? Working with the Beryllium Oscillation Spectroscopic Survey, BOSS, researchers have now developed an ultra-precise galaxy map that has measured the distance to galaxies in our universe more than 6 billion light years away within 1% accuracy. A report on the map stated, "There are not many things in our daily life that we know to 1% accuracy," David Schlegel, a physicist at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory and the principal investigator of BOSS, said in a statement. I now know the size of the universe better than I know the size of my house. The new results presented by Schlegel and his colleagues on January 8, 2014, at the 223rd meeting of the American Astronomical Society, also provide one of the best ever determinations of the curvature of space, researchers said. In short, the universe appears to be quite flat, meaning that its shape can be described well by Euclidean geometry, in which straight lines are parallel and angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. One of the reasons we care is that a flat universe has implications for whether the universe is infinite, Schlegel said. That means while we can't say with certainty that it will never come to an end, it's likely the universe extends forever in space and will go on forever in time. Our results are consistent with an infinite universe. This tentative finding that our universe is infinite is congruent with Linda and Vachurin's finding that there are a humongous number of universes in the multiverse. Since universes can extend forever in space and go on forever in time, these universes can still coexist in parallel with each other, i.e., an infinite number of universes. Intelligent civilizations in our universe and multiverse. A conservative estimate of the number of communicating intelligent civilizations in our universe is 100 billion. That's in our universe, 100 billion intelligent civilizations, of which we are one. This estimate is based on the 1980 Drake equation that assumes that there are only 12 communicating intelligent civilizations in our Milky Way galaxy out of the estimated 100 billion habitable Earth-like planets. Then how many intelligent civilizations may there be in the multiverse? If we multiply the Drake equation-based estimate of 100 billion communicating intelligent civilizations in our universe by Linda and Vachurin's calculation of the number of universes in the multiverse, we arrive at a number of intelligent civilizations as being 100 billion times the 260 million mile long number. It is not physically possible to actually write out that number fully. Intelligent civilizations in the spiritual dimensions. The universes of the multiverse are not the only dimensions where intelligent civilizations are based. There is prima facie replicable empirical evidence of intelligent civilizations that are based in dimensions that are outside the multiverse. We can term these dimensions the spiritual dimensions. One important database of such empirical evidence for the existence of intelligent civilizations in the spiritual dimensions is derived from more than 7,000 cases of replicable hypnotic regression of soul memories of the interlife or afterlife, developed according to a standard laboratory protocol by Dr. Michael Newton. This database contains replicable evidence for the intelligent civilization of souls, for the intelligent civilization of spiritual beings, and for source. or God? Well, we've reached the end of our daily reading for today. It's a reading from the Dimensional Ecology of the Omniverse, which you can find along with other books on the Omniverse and other Omniversity books at universebooks.com. You can find out more information about Omniversity and take some of the XO University classes for free at Omniversity.info. And I'm Alfred Lambremont Webre, and we'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, July 9th, with another important reading from Omniversity. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you to our audience for being here and participating.